Now you had a freestyle that kind of like went viral. It started really crunk up on Twitter from a tweet. And you don't even know the guy that tweeted it.
No.
He just saw it and knew it was dope.
And it was crazy because the whole time when it was going viral, I'm like, who is this guy? Like, because he went crazy when he retweeted it. And you know that freestyle had been out over a year. So I was really like...
you weren't even thinking about it no more.
Yeah, like, you be moving forward. You're trying to keep going and, So it was like... And I wasn't really big. Like, my Twitter, I wasn't really big at that time on Twitter. Like, I was already just on Instagram, but I always had a Twitter. So once he retweeted that, it had my Twitter like shooting up, like literally.
It's amazing how people find something organic and they just love it with no connection, no relationship, nothing, no attachment. And they just like, I like this.
Yeah, because that rarely be happening. It rarely.
That's super dope. How'd you get with my homie Sav?
Sav reached out 2021, right when I had dropped that freestyle. When I actually dropped that freestyle, he had reached out like, yo, like, you dope. He was speaking with some of the players from my team, and they was like reaching out. They was telling me like, yo, this guy, he want to meet with you. Like, I'm like, what's his name? So I'm checking his Instagram out and stuff like that. And once, he always stayed in touch. That's one thing about Sav. He stayed in touch. Like, he's a smart guy. He stayed in touch. Like,
very smart.
He like, yo, like, I'm like, I'm rocking with you. Like, so I say 2 or 3 years later, it was still the same energy though. Like, and he would like randomly reach out too, like, because everybody be doing what they doing.
Update? What's going on?
He like, yo, what's up?
I saw that.
Yeah, like he stood on business too. Like, he wasn't playing. So that right there, it attracted me because it's like, dang, he ain't playing. Like, it's been 3 years, 2 years. People be forgetting about people and or just moving forward. It was like, nah, like, I'm serious. Like, so we had closed the deal out last year. August, I would say. But he had been reaching out for 3 years, like, constantly, yo, what's up? Like, I'm rocking with you. I'm still rocking with you, just with that energy for real, like that energy that you be needing.
Oh, he's a real guy. I mean, from the street promotion to mix show to being an executive, he's a real guy. He's a real guy, real stand-up guy. And like the single that's out, Chris Brown, that was super big.
Yes, oh my God.
And Chris is another guy who loves new organic talent.
It's going crazy.
How was that? How was working with Chris? Did he send you the verse or did y'all work together?
No. The record the freestyle that went viral, Chris, I believe he seen that from that moment when it went viral on Twitter, and he reposted it like on Instagram. So I had DM'd him. I'm like, yo, like, I appreciate that. Like, like, thank you. I appreciate that. So they had a tour coming up the next month in Cincinnati. Chris Brown did. So I went to the show. I'm literally at the show. I just DM him like, yo, I want to come back there. Like, he DM'd back like 30 minutes later, like, come on, I got you. I'm gonna have somebody come out there and come get you. Cool. We get back there. Shout out to DJ Fresh. We get back there, and he's like, getting his stuff together. Like, he just got done performing. So once we get to the after party, they like, we got an after party. You could ride with us. So we go to the after party on the tour bus. We literally on the tour bus. He like, yeah, put that SkyLar Blatt on. Like telling everybody, like, yeah, that's her. Like, so we get to the after party. That's when we like started actually having a conversation. He like, yo, I rock with you. Like, turn up. Like, you keep doing what you're doing. Like, the industry is different now. So, just be prepared and keep going. And he like, oh, what's your number? We gonna work too. Like, I'm like, what? We was on the same page. Like, I'm thinking, that's what I was thinking. So we exchanged numbers at that time. After the after party, I would say probably 2 to 3 weeks, I made Wake Up. Like 3 weeks later, I made the record Wake Up. It was an amazing record. So I'm like, this is amazing. I'm gonna send this to Chris. Like, taking my shot. He said we gonna work anyway. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
Take that shot.
Steph Curry. So look, I sent it to him and he responded like immediately. He like, yo, Wanna Wake Up is fire. Like, it's fire. Like, so that was on through text, but hours later that night he called me. He FaceTimed me. He like, yo, Wanna Wake Up is fire. Like, don't put it out. Like, don't put it out.
Don't put it out. I want to get on it.
Yeah, like, don't put it out. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, once we get off the call, he texts. He was like, do not put it out. I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't playing. Like, so me, I kept working. They were still on tour. So like a couple weeks went by, he was like, he'll reach out like, yo, I got you. I ain't forgot about you. I promise. Like, excuse me. That happened like twice, I would say. The third time he called me, he regular called. He like, can you talk? I'm like, of course. Like, so he FaceTimed me. He was in the studio. He like, tell me what you think about this. Like, listen to this. I'm like, oh my God, here he is. So he playing it for me. Like, I'm so excited. I can't even listen because I'm so I'm to the roof. Like, so I had to literally calm down and pull over, and then I called him back. I'm like, all right, now let me listen. I'm ready to listen. Like, so he left and he playing the record for me or whatever. Then I'm at this point, I'm to the roof, but he like, I'm about to have it sent over to you. Like, I'm about to have him bounce it and send it. I'm like, let's shoot a video. We got to shoot a movie. Like, we got to shoot a movie. He like, I got you. Like, I got you. Like, I'm like, we got to shoot the movie. So that my birthday was coming up in like 3 weeks. So I'm thinking like, ooh, I could shoot it for my birthday. I'm just thinking to myself, like, we could shoot it for my birthday. That'd be crazy. But I ended up having to work in my city for my birthday. So we scheduled it for the first week of June. He like, yo, just let me know whatever you need for the video and stuff like that. I got you. So I get there first week of June. He was coming off a 24-hour rehearsal with Sierra for a record that they had just did. And so I'm literally at his house. I'm just shooting hoops, like playing around, just waiting. He getting dressed and stuff. So when I get there, he come out. We just vibing out. You feel me? Like we shooting a video, but our connection was already so strong because it was just so organic. Like it was like. You feel me? Like I ain't overstepped my boundaries. It was just out of respect. Like I ain't gonna, I'm rocking out. I'm happy to be here at the end of the day. So it was just like our bond was just already.
He's that type of guy.
Yeah, it was like the connection was just there. Like I ain't even gonna. It wasn't nothing forced. It was organic. He stood on everything that he told me, everything that he ever said to me. He stood on it, like literally everything.
That's Breezy. Congratulations! Now,
shout out to Breezy.
Album's on the way.
We working,
I heard a couple more songs.
EP on the way.
You gonna EP it?
Yeah, we gonna EP some.
Cincinnati, stand up!
Come on.
How can people follow you and tap in?
You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. SkyLar Blatt.
Are you performing in Atlanta this weekend?
Oh no.
You're not performing? Just out here chilling?
Yeah, I'm just out here
doing promo.
Yeah. Just promo run real quick, in and out record.
Well, congratulations on the success. And keep it moving.
Appreciate
bright
that.
Future.
I appreciate that.
I know you're a very organic person. Your music is very organic. You're not really like a plot and planner when it comes. I'm going in the studio to try to make this type of record or that type of record.
Yeah.
Just go in the studio and just
we rocking out. Yeah.
And do what you feel, and that's very, very important. That you can really tap into your personality and your soul, and not have to try to emulate what you see everybody's winning with.
Yeah.
It's like it's your own formula. And
I
people
love
like
that.
the Chris Browns and the Sabs of the world, when you see those type of people tapping in, you know that you're on the right track.
I appreciate that. I love that. I love everything you just said right there.
I mean, you gotta think it's consistent. And I'm pretty sure you got a lot of more stories of people like that in your life when it comes to music, or just you play ball. People just tap into you because of just the way your swag, your sauce, your style.
That sauce.
It's organic.
I appreciate
that. The
SkyLar
Blatt organic sauce. Brrr. Thanks for tapping in the V103. Introduce the single, of course.
Yo, it's your girl SkyLar Blatt, the biggest, and this is my single featuring Chris Brown, Wake Up.
And she just told you the whole story. So wake your ass up.